We've all been there. There's been a time in your life where there's been someone telling you that your dream is too big, it's too ridiculous, and you're never going to make it. But listen, I believe in you. I know that you can do anything that you set your mind to, and I'm going to help you believe in yourself too. So let's get right into it. The first thing that you need to do is to choose the right people. You are who you surround yourself with, and it couldn't be more true. If you're surrounding yourself with negative people, it's going to just bring you down and it's going to keep you in a negative mindset. And you want to have a positive mindset. You want to be surrounded by people that are going to encourage you and uplift you when you're getting excited about something. They're going to root you on. They're not going to tear you down. Compare yourself with people that you want to be like. Surround yourself with those people. These people could be found at the gym, the yoga studio, the bookstore, online communities. I actually have an online community too. It's called Empress Energy. It's filled with like-minded women. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, the link is in the description. And also, you want to surround yourself with people that are above you, people that you look up to. These are the types of people that you really want to focus on. Read their books, join their programs, join their communities. These are the people that you should be paying attention to. Not the people that are bringing you down, that are uninspiring you, that don't believe in you. The people that believe in you are the people that you look up to. And listen, if you can't afford to do what they're asking you to do, their coaching programs, their communities, whatever it is that they offer, then download their brain. And what I mean by this is watch their free content. There is free content out there to be consumed for you. All over YouTube. You're doing it right now. Watch YouTube videos that they have to offer. Get to know everything about them. The way that they live their lives, the way that they talk, the way that they walk, the way that they go over things. These are things that you want to adapt. And honestly, half of the things on my channel are things that I've learned from other people that I look up to. I've done coaching calls. I've watched them. I've read nonfiction books. And it's just half of everything that I've learned and half of what my unique life experiences are is what makes this channel what it is today. And next up, we have Find Your Fuel. This is what people say to you that pisses you off, and you just let it fuel you. You let it get you down and dirty with whatever it is that you're working hard on, and you work harder on it because that voice inside your head is going off of what they said to you that pissed you off. For instance, this happened to me yesterday when I was on the phone with my dad, and he told me to not put all my eggs in one basket. And what he meant with that was to not get so fixated on YouTube and put all my effort and energy into this. And you know what that did to me? That told me, you know what? I'm going to prove him wrong. I'm going to work even harder, and I'm just going to keep going at it. Let them fuel you. Let it fuel you. At first I was pissed off, but I was thankful that he did it because it helps keep me going. It helps me push forward. When I don't want to do it, I think about that and I let it get me going. He also did this to me back in 2019. I remember it like it was yesterday. I was working on my small business, making bath bombs in my house. My small business, by the way, has taken off, and I'm glad I pushed through this. But either way, this is what he said to me. He said, "Michaelin, you're never going to make it. You're going to be stuck here living with me for the rest of your life." And that I just let piss me off. And I was like, I can't believe he said that, first of all. And then second of all, it was like, I have to work even harder. I have to prove him wrong. That is fuel. Let them fuel you with these words. Let that repeat into your head because that is what's going to push you forward. That's what's going to keep you believing in yourself. That is what's going to help you get through the hard things. And honestly, it takes a lot of courage for me to even open up about this because at that time in my life, it was a very low point and I was doubting myself. I had that time where I was like, is this really going to work out for me? Like, am I actually going to be able to make it? What I did was I just kept repeating what he said to me in my head, and I let it push me on the nights where I didn't want to keep going, where I didn't want to pack out my orders, where I didn't want to keep making the bath bombs for my customers. I just said, nope, I got to prove him wrong. I got to keep going. And I'm not the only person this happens to. I had one of you guys comment on one of my videos. I'm going to keep the name a secret here because I don't want to share information and make her feel bad. But this girlie said to me in a comment, she was like, my mom laughed at my YouTube channel when I showed it to her. And that broke my heart, honestly. I was like, I can't believe, like, it's not just me, like, other parents do this to their kids too. I hear it, but then, like, seeing it, like, in a comment, and it just broke my heart, honestly. Like, stop letting people tear down your dreams. Just keep going and let what they say fuel you because that's what it does. It really does. It fuels you. It pushes you forward and it keeps you moving. So when they say those things, be thankful that they said those things and let it get you moving forward. And if you like the message so far in this video, please be sure to give it a like so we can help more women overcome these struggles. We're going to keep moving forward though. Never change back. Whatever you do, don't go back to your old self, because your old self didn't believe in herself. She didn't go after it. You are going after it and you believe in yourself, right? That's why you're here watching this video right now. You're going after what it is that you want in life. You're finally awoken. You're motivated. You're driven. You want it more than ever. So please don't go back to your old self. Your old self doesn't want anything good for you. She has all the bad habits. She does all the wrong things. You have to be serious about this. If you slip into your old self, you are gonna just regret it and it's not gonna be worth it. I promise you that. You can never go back to who you were before you started, ever. Don't even think about it. That is not an option for you. You killed your old self. She's gone. You need to recreate yourself. You need to become the version of you that is the 2.0. Like for me, for instance, I'm Michaelin 2.0. Michaelin 1.0, she's dead. She's gone. Snip, snip with that bitch. She's gone. There's times where you'll want to go back to who you were. There are times where I want to go back to Michaelin 1.0. I don't do it. I don't let myself slip back in there. Sometimes she does, but she doesn't stay for long. She gets zipped out of there and she's back to Michaelin 2.0. Because if you fully slip back into that, you will lose everything you've worked so hard for, and you will regret that. Please respect yourself and never do it. Don't even think about it. Next up, I want you to visualize the future, but I want you to keep it simple. I don't want you planning so far in advance, like a year in advance I'm talking. Don't you dare do that. I want you to plan ahead 3 to 6 months tops. Keep it simple. Have a clear idea of what you want for your future. Do you want to finish school? Do you want to start a business? Just something that you can see in the near future for yourself. As long as you're making progress towards that, you don't need to have it all figured out. It's just something that's going to be relevant in the next 3 to 6 months. And now I want you to close your eyes. So close your eyes with me. Imagine what it feels like to finally have achieved that one thing that you really wanted. And that feeling of, wow, it finally happened. I finally got it. This is what it feels like. And really imagine yourself fully embracing that feeling. Wow, that feels so good. Now open your eyes and understand this. Having something to work towards and getting that feeling is what helps you keep going. It makes you continue to believe in yourself, even when no one believes in you, because you really truly don't need others to believe in you. You just have to believe in yourself. That is what's going to keep you going. Your plan for the future, though, it could very well change. That thing that we just went over and you feeling so excited about, it could change. Everything changes, and change is good. Change is necessary sometimes. Honestly, it's more necessary than it is unnecessary. I used to think that my small business that I still do, I do this and I do YouTube, right? And I used to think that that small business of mine, Lucid Living, was going to be something I did for the rest of my life. I thought that that was going to be my career, and I changed my mind about it. At the time, that was my purpose in my 20s. My purpose has changed. I've entered my 30s, and I'm here to do YouTube full time. I'm going to work as hard as possible to make this my reality. Whether or not anyone believes in me, I believe in myself, and that's what I want you to do. Understand that it's okay to change. It's okay to have a new purpose in life. It's good. It's good to change things up. You're going to feel better when you change things when they're not working anymore. At the time, it felt good for me in my 20s, and I've outgrown it, and I want new things. And that's what I'm trying to say. Like, embrace change. Change can be so good and so rewarding. And I'm happier doing this now because this feels right for me. This feels like my new purpose. And let's talk about burnout, because that can very well happen. But it's really just a mindset. All you have to do is understand this. It's not burning out. It's losing your purpose. It's losing that hope. It's losing that drive. It's losing that feeling of having faith in yourself and believing in yourself. You need to remind yourself what it is that you're working towards. Yes, you can burn out if you don't take care of yourself. Most people, they say that they've burned out, but they're really just being wimpy and they lost their purpose or they lost their drive. You just have to tap back into it. And honestly, the most important thing for you to do is to work on yourself. It's not to work on the thing that you're working hard on. It's to work on yourself first and foremost, to take care of yourself, to make sure that you're eating the right foods, that you're going to the gym, that you're getting enough sleep, that you're really just taking care of yourself. Because that's how you're going to make progress on your goals. You come first and then the goal comes second. And listen, do not do drugs, because all that's gonna do is slow you down. You wanna have full speed ahead. You wanna go after your goals and you wanna firmly believe in yourself. How are you gonna do that unless you're sober? You're gonna be constantly judging yourself, constantly self-talk, bad self-talk. You're not going to believe in yourself. I'm telling you. Once I quit doing drugs and I just became fully sober and I cut out all the junk food, because junk food's a drug too. Let's be real. It makes you feel lethargic. It makes you feel lazy. It makes you feel unmotivated. Cut that shit out. Slowly but surely, replace it with things that are going to make you feel good, that are going to help you go after it, and that are going to be good for you, because these things are hurting you and they're making it harder for you to get the work done. And you're the type of person, now that you've recreated yourself, that goes after it, that gets the work done, that puts in the hard work every day so that they can feel good and look good and do good and be a leader. And most importantly, you're the type of person that doesn't let others bring you down. You're the type of person that believes in yourself. So go after it. Get after it, girl. And one last thing, if you want YouTube to recommend more videos like this, be sure to scroll down and tap on that subscribe button. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.